Here's some good news for math today. For math, you actually, you don't need these posters anymore. So this one about division and multiplication, this one about addition and subtraction, you can just set them off to the side. You do not need them anymore. So that's a good thing. Today we're going to be doing just kind of some review, and then that's your homework, so the notes in the homework. I know that it's all handwritten, which probably makes it kind of hard to see what you're doing, but the only thing that really got cut off here, since it was handwritten and there's a hole punch in it, was here. So in this hole, this is just n, so it's n plus 5n. Alright, so as a reminder, these n's you can kind of think of like apples or M&Ms or cats. It doesn't matter. Basically, you have 1 apple plus 5 apples, which gives you 6 apples. Here you have 17 apples plus 1 apple, which gives you 18 apples. Now here we have 5z minus z minus z. So you're going to have to do 5z minus 1 would give you 4z, minus another one would give you 3z. Here, remember that you always do parentheses first. So 32 divided by 8 is 4. And then we need to do 80 divided by 4. Now, you might know it off the top of your head, but if you don't, you can do 80 divided by 4. 2 times 4 gives me 8. Nothing times 4 gives me 0, so I'll put a 0. 0 times 4 is 0. There we go. So my answer is 20, because that's what I have up here. So I'm putting that right in my box, or on my line. Alright, here I have to do parentheses first, so 9 minus 1 is 8. And then 13 minus 8 is 5. Here I have to do my parentheses first, so 72 divided by 9, which I know is 8, and then 8 divided by 4, which I know is 2. Here we're solving for A. That means we have to figure out what A is. Now this one's kind of challenging. What I would do first is do 49 plus 7 here. What's 49 plus 7? I'm going to write it out. So 56. So this is saying 56 equals A plus 4. So something plus 4 gives me 56. Now, I could draw out a break apart drawing 56, A, 4, but that would tell me right away that I just have to do 56 minus 4 to give me A. So my answer is A equals 52. Here, I apologize, it got cut off, so you can just put this as a 3. 22 minus A equals 22 minus 3. Now, for this one, you could do 22 minus 3 and get that it's 19, and then draw your break apart drawing. But it's kind of simple to look at. If 22 minus A is the same thing as 22 minus 3, A must be 3. Alright, here we need to evaluate each expression. So if A equals 4, how would we solve this? We need to plug 4 in for A. So this is 4 plus 6, which gives me 10. And then I just do 19 minus 10, which gives me 9. I plug 7 in for B. 7 minus 4 is 3. And then I have to do 21 divided by 3, which gives me 7. X is 9. So I need to do my parentheses first. 13 minus 9, which is 4. And then 16 times 4. Remember that this little dot means times. 16 times 4. I get 64. And then here we have 7e plus 20e. That's like the problems up here. So that's just 27e. Here we have 34p minus 21p. I'm going to write that out because I don't know that off the top of my head. So 13p. Here I have 11c plus 206c. So I get 217c. All right, and very last it says to solve each equation and then draw a break apart drawing. I'm going to say you don't have to draw a break apart drawing if you don't want to, but I think it's going to help you. For example, for this one right here, 71 plus what gives me 102? You might not know exactly how you would solve that. So if you draw a break apart drawing to remind yourself that 71 and p together make 102, that's going to help you know, oh yeah, I just do 102 minus 71, and that's what's going to give me p. 2 minus 1 is 1. I could borrow, but I know that this is just 10 here. 10 minus 7 is 3. So my answer is 31. And it's not 31p, because it's just asking what is p. 71 plus 31 is going to give you 102. This one says 15 minus b gives me 2. I'm going to draw that out. 15 minus b is going to give me 2. So to solve it, I need to do 15 minus 2 to give me b, so 13. Then go back and think if that makes sense. If I put 13 in for b, does 15 minus 13 give me 2? Absolutely. And then here, v plus 92 is what gives me 228. So I need to do 228 minus 92 to get v. 8 minus 2 is 6. 12 minus 9 is 3, and 1 minus 0 is 1, so 136. All right, and then these ones say to solve, draw a rectangle model. Again, if you don't want to draw it, that's fine. I like to because I think that it helps me a lot. So if I have my rectangle here, 9 times f is what's going to give me 54. So then to solve for f, I would have to do 54 divided by 9 to get f, which 54 divided by 9 is 6. Here I have 112 times 6 gives me g. So to solve for g, I actually just have to multiply those two, which kind of makes sense. It's saying 112 times 6 equals what? Okay, well, we know how to do that. I know I'm going a little bit faster than I would in class, but I also know that you guys can pause the video, so that's why I go a little fast. All right, and then here, if we have a rectangle model, and we have 8 times c gives us 768. How would we solve for for c? We would have to divide. So I'm running out of space here, but 768 divided by 8. What times 8 gives me something close to 76 without going over? 9, which gives me 72. Bring down my 8. What times 8 gives me something close to 48 without going over? 6. 6 times 8 is 48. And I get 0. So my answer is 96. 8 times 96 would give me 768. Alright. You can go ahead and turn to the next page. This whole thing is going to be your homework. I don't think anything really got cut off. I'm looking through to make sure. It's just an S here that says solve each equation. And here this is a 43. Alright, if you're confused on how to do any of these, really look back at the other page and that's going to kind of remind you how to do it, okay? Alright, let me know if you have any questions. You've got this.